right, welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast, episode 104, Michael.
Episode 10.
See, now it's turned up all the way and we're peaking. We're peaking like crazy, we're peaking.
So tweak it.
I am tweaking. All right, that should be better there. All right, ooh, that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so much technical problems with the show today.
You know, it doesn't really sound that good on YouTube. It sounds better on the podcast.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because we have to, because we're actually recording on the laptop, feeding it to the board, and then the board feeds to the camera.
Right above the chiclets.
Right above the chiclets, yes.
Okay.
I feel like there should have been music. I'm used to the Patreon with the music playing.
Yeah.
No music here. All right. Big news this week, Michael.
Big news this week.
Altadis, Davidoff, Drew Estate, and General are not exhibiting at the PCA 2020 trade show. We are the last people to come to the table with this news, I feel. But
that's great.
Everybody's been waiting for your 2 cents, Michael.
No, they haven't. I gave my 2 cents to Eric Gutters some.
Yeah, were you on it live?
And then, they posted the comment, and then nobody even really.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, 4 of the largest cigar companies have announced they will not be exhibiting at the upcoming 2020 PCA trade show and convention, formerly known as the IPCPR Convention and Trade Show. Mm-hmm. We just mentioned that Altadis, Davidoff, Geneva, and Drew Estate and General will not have booths due to the number of issues, primarily declining direction number of issues. 1, primarily the declining direction of the trade show, specifically the declining attendance, the increased cost of exhibiting, and the Premium Cigar Association's response to those trends.
Right.
The 4 companies are believed to not only be the 4 largest premium cigar companies doing business in USA, but also the 4 largest in terms of their trade show presence.
Yes.
Together, the group has 27,500 square feet of booth space at the 2019, blah, 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 18.7%, blah, blah, blah. Furthermore, the companies are also major contributors to the trade show's top-line review. In other ways, General Cigar has been sponsored of the kickoff party, which I guess they won't have. Davidoff sponsors the hotel room key cards. Nobody gets key cards. Drew Estate buys large amounts of signs. There will be no signs.
Okay.
Altadis has sponsored the State Association breakfast. Oh, I used to like that breakfast. I guess no breakfast now either. Those sponsorships alone provide over $100,000 annually to the PCA.
Okay. So we won't be able to get into our rooms.
Can't get into your room.
We won't have breakfast.
No party.
We won't know what aisle anything is in.
No signs, exactly.
Okay.
So, huge rippling effects in the industry, Michael.
Huge.
Not to mention those 4 things that we just talked about.
It's not a huge rippling effect. I mean, what do you want me to tell you, Mike? What do you want to know?
The people, don't tell me.
The people? You want the people?
The people would like to know, Michael, your opinions on this.
You'd like to know my opinion?
That's why people tune in, to hear your opinions and my news.
Here's my opinion
But
on
we're just
it.
entertainment, so entertain the people.
I don't know. I mean, media. I got asked as far as the people of media on Cigar Dojo to get my opinion.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, Eric, I don't want to chime in. Thank you for asking, though.
Yeah, well, you know.
Hell.
So,
it is Cigar Hustler Podcast with Mike Palmer.
It is. You know, it's kind of, but it didn't win anything.
It didn't win. I'm so disappointed.
We got to talk about that later.
But
so,
still a huge.
I mean, the one thing is that that's kind of unique with me, in my opinion, is the fact that we're cigar entertainment / media. Slide that in. I'm also a retailer.
2020. Maybe we're moving up.
I'm also a retailer, and I also wholesale products. Right.
Right.
So.
So that's why I feel you have a unique perspective on the industry.
My take on it's pretty simple.
If you would start paying for your own cigars here at your own shop, you would be covering all aspects of the industry at that point.
Okay. Yeah, I'd also be a concern.
Tell you what, I buy cigars, so between the 2 of us, we've got everything covered.
We hit all 4 quadrants.
That's right.
So, how do I feel about it? Look, man, I don't really give a shit if they don't want to come or not. Personally, those are 4 major companies. They're always been concerned about bottom line. They always are concerned about control. I honestly don't care if they're there or not. I don't think that them not showing doesn't affect attendances. Attendance.
You don't think it will?
No. I think that a lot of those people will place orders. They always spend a lot of money, and
those 4 companies always spend a lot of money.
So, and I think that it really boils down to the fact that they wanted to kind of take control of things. And I mean, again, I don't fact check, but it's just change. It's just change. And
think it's change for the good or change for the bad or just change in general?
I don't think that there is. I think that you can go back, in 5 years and say, okay, well, was it beneficial for the industry? Was it not beneficial for the industry? Whatever the case may be. But as of right now, you can't make that conclusion. I think that I'm fine without them. I'm just fine without that. They don't have to be there.
Well, they're fine for you because you are more selling than buying.
Well, it makes PCA, it forces PCA to make adjustments. Right. Which is fine.
Which is good, actually.
They need to make adjustments.
They need to make adjustments.
They need to make adjustments for years. So, but they have still been working hard. They've still been doing things. It's just that it's not promoted. You don't hear about it, right? What
do you think that is? I mean, they have their own magazine. Why aren't they tooting their own horn?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they couldn't afford that guy. They couldn't hire the marketing guy.
Couldn't hire the horn.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Let them not come.
I did like Skip's response. You see his response on social media?
Yeah, I read his response.
Yes, I did like his attitude, actually, in general, was quite positive. Basically it was the show must go on. We are going. We are supporting the industry.
Right.
And Romacraft will
And that's kind of, yeah.
And his thing last year about the cost of his banner was something everybody talked about.
Right. But so, maybe you have to downsize to control
He did
costs.
say that. He did say he's downsizing slightly. They're not doing their regular
I'm
big
getting
party.
a boot. I'm fucking...
Your little corners just cut out.
right out.
Sorry, gentlemen. Due to cutbacks in the show budget, we do not have space for you.
Yeah, so,
But we still have room for Fable because they were on the other corner that we didn't cut.
Fable's amazing. So,
Fable is an amazing company that we're still carrying.
Yeah, so make the adjustments, keep going forward. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing to me how many people have an opinion on this that, that really don't have any skin in the game, No,
I was surprised by the number of just, cigar customers that had comments and suggestions.
Well, I mean, I'd argue that they have more skin in the game than some of the other people I heard from, But the point is that... What's the point? I don't know what the point is.
I don't know what the point
is that,
It's that Fox shirt. It's a distraction.
Everybody's got an opinion, which is fine. I'm going to put in the work 110% regardless. And I think that, it'll work out. It's all for the better anyways. If PCA winds up imploding because of it, then you figure out what you have to do and host some kind of consumer event yourself, maybe, or something. I don't know.
That is something that Roma mentioned.
They've been talking about doing that for years.
Yeah, they're doing a big party in May.
And I think that would be so much better anyways,
But you would think it'd be money better well spent.
What's kind of remarkable to me, though, is that I feel like a lot of people are afraid of these companies. They're afraid to speak their opinion on it.
Yes.
Maybe they're sponsored by them. I don't know, or they're not sponsored by them, but they're still scared of them. But I don't know what to be afraid of. I don't get it.
Well, like Coop, for example, he did very good coverage of it. He did a little special show on it. But even at the end of it, he said he's looking for sponsors for the show because, he's got to make it affordable for him to go. So I imagine some of those 4 people helped pay for his trip in some.
Well, Justin Andrews wants him to take his pants off.
Who does?
Justin Andrews. Diesel Cigars, it's tied into General.
Oh. So they want Coop to take
So, but
Justin, I'll take my pants off if you want to pay for me to go. I mean,
it's just I don't think that you carry as much weight as Coop. That's the problem.
It's true. And it's entertainment.
But I don't know. For me, they could have scaled back. They could have done a bunch of things, but they didn't.
I don't think scaling, because they're trying to make a point to what they're doing.
Okay.
They're trying to flex a little and make a
point made. But
I don't think scaling back would have made a point.
I don't want those companies controlling PCA either.
Well,
so it's okay, the devil or them. So and I
the devil
the PCA guys that are running it and may or may not be running it correctly and that need to make adjustments, or having it being infiltrated by these top corporations that want to implement their own shit. Well,
everybody's.
Look, I've heard horror stories of those guys not those guys. I've heard horror stories about companies allegedly protecting their own interests and not being concerned about cigars in general, just their stuff. So it's okay, why would I want them to be in charge anyways? That doesn't help the industry.
You should be on the board.
I don't want to be on the board.
No, you should. I'd like to start a movement right now. # Michael on the board.
I don't want to be on the board.
You should be on the board.
I think I got enough going on.
You would bring a new view and outlook, I believe, to the organization.
Yeah, let's build an Instagram profile.
An Instagram.
We'll go into TikTok. We'll hit PCA TikTok.
What is TikTok? I see it all the time. Is that just a video thing? Mm-hmm. Maybe we should do that.
It's the next level.
Oh, we should do TikTok. You know what? We've got to. Okay, in 2020, this is completely off topic, but we're going to somehow be live when we do this.
Okay.
But we have to tie you down to a certain day.
Ugh. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I know it does. I mean, this is.
I don't want to be
Monday.
live.
This is almost Monday night.
I don't want to be live.
We're gonna be live.
I want to do what I
More
want.
viewers live. Everybody's live, and then you put it up later.
No.
All right.
Maybe.
Moving on.
So there you go. There's my answer.
There's his answer.
I wish those 4 companies the best. I have no ill will towards them, and I want PCA to work out, and I think that it will. So
keep talking. Say something else. I'm adjusting.
adjust away. PCA, go PCA. I can't wait to go. I'm going to be at TPE. I'm going to be
That's
at PCA.
where we're going next, Michael. We'd
Okay.
like to formally announce that Poshik will be at the TPE.
We haven't formally announced that yet?
No, we have not. The largest premium cigar, tobacco, vapor, and alternative trade show, ranked one of the top 50 fastest growing trade shows of 2018. Tobacco Plus Expo is the ultimate buying and selling show, the first B2B buying show of the year, held January 29th through the 31st, 2020, at the Las Vegas Convention Center. TPE will help you open new business accounts across the retail sectors, including independent retailers, premium tobacconists, importers, distributors, and the hard-to-reach C-stores. I don't know what a C-store is.
Convenience store?
Oh, vape shops, head shops, discount tobacco outlets, catalogs, beer, wine, and liquor stores, and much more.
It slices, it dices, it juliennes.
Somebody at the TPE gives you a chance to get your products in front of eager buyers in the tobacco, vapor, alternative, and convenience markets.
But wait, there's more. If you buy one now, you're going to get the second one free.
It's a great way to start the year off with new customer leads and POs in hand. Obviously, this is put out by TPE.
I'm excited to go. I can't wait to go. I'm going to have a good time. Rosales is going to be there. Skip's going to be there. So, it'll be fun.
Oh, Skip's going too?
Yeah, that's. I
might have
got word of
to
that.
change my plan.
You're going to come? Right.
No, I can't. I've already scheduled here for one night.
Oh, you pawn the computers? I pawned the computer to get the ticket to the TPE.
So if you could get another computer, Skip, that would.
Look, but here's, I already have a problem with TPE and them.
Yes, we talked about that in a previous show.
They emails.
Email blasting you.
Do you want the accounts? Do you want the accounts? How about the accounts? What about the accounts? I'm like, go away. I don't need 75 fucking emails of accounts. Meanwhile, they got my information from them. It's just a fucking crazy paradox.
Yes, it is. I think I fixed it again now.
Stop emailing me, you people. I don't want the TPE accounts. I don't want them.
The funny part is, if you they're not even TPE that's emailing you.
Yeah, I know. It's the people that they sold my information
That they sold
to.
your information to. That is who's calling you.
I'm like, stop it right now.
Stop.
Hey, were you interested in the TPE? And they're all worded differently, but they say the same goddamn thing. TPE.
So what is your booth number at the TPE?
4259er. I have no idea.
Oh, did you make that up?
I'll have to look that up.
Oh, we'll mention that. We still have one more show, I think, before you go.
It's probably just under Romacraft. So what are the Romacraft?
Yeah, whatever Roma is, yes.
459er. 026 banana.
Do you need the banner? You need to take the banner.
It's not. We got like a little footprint. We didn't.
Not a big.
Nobody went. We didn't go balls deep in this. No.
Well, it's the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. Jassim Crow. How do you pronounce that name of that company? Do you know?
Jassim Crow.
Jassim Crow
Yeah.
plans a fuck the
Riste.
FDA for the TPE 2020.
That sounds perfect. I mean.
After a bit of teasing, the company says it will sell a new line of cigars called Fuck the FDA at the upcoming TPE 2020. I can't pronounce the gentleman's name either.
Riste?
Yeah, Ristevesky?
Riste?
The company's owner declined to answer questions about further details surrounding the cigar.
leave me alone.
Instead, he replied with a band that displays the brand's name along with a background comprised of middle fingers.
I think that he
Up the
got
middle
kicked
finger.
out of the last PCA show because of the fact that he had CBDs in his.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
We're not.
But there were other
Allegedly.
people. There were other people that slid in with CBD in their cigars and they had no problem. But
Company says it will also take
Riste,
pre-orders for another new
Riste.
cigar at the trade show, though Ristevesky declined to provide any details about the cigar. The TPE takes place January 29th through 31st, 2020 in Las Vegas. I would like to put in my request now for a Fuck the FDA cigar. So
Okay, I'll make sure I get you one.
make sure you
Is he
get
gonna
me
get
one.
like a fuck the Four Horsemen guys?
Fuck the PCA? Oh, that might be a bad move.
That'd be pretty fun.
That would be funny, though. You should get
Super
T-shirts that
aggressive.
says "Fuck the Four Horsemen."
No, I'm not doing that. I love.
You don't say who they are.
I love them. I
I
love them. They're amazing.
Missy should come in. Missy should come in more often, actually.
Why?
She's the general
I
there.
like them.
Yeah,
I
but
like them.
No Jack, no Tarano, though.
No, of course. But look,
Yes.
I can like them and still make business decisions based on their business decisions.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
Like if I think that what they're doing isn't necessarily in my best interest, I'm going to counter back. It's not, I don't hate them. I understand what they're doing. I get it. It makes sense, I guess, to some degree.
Fueling the growth. That was the
They need to fuel the growth. And they're going to, they'll probably sock just under $1 million in expenditures for not going.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Right? You got to figure
organization.
it's got to be close. I mean, they have a huge booth. They all have huge booths, not just general.
Yes, I talked to someone at Drew Estate actually yesterday about them not going. Mm-hmm. It's just the company lines, all everybody's saying. And the majority of them aren't going, so they're not doing like a huge TPE thing in exchange for a huge PCA thing.
No.
They're not taking the same staff and everything.
No, but what they'll do is they'll just call all their customers and say, hey, you want the show deals?
Well, that's just it. They have enough people. They can easily do that.
They're still going to make show deals. I
Sure.
guarantee they'll make show deals. All they're going to do is just call the customer.
And it'll just come out earlier.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you're not already getting phone calls.
Well, they usually do that, in July.
Well, might as well start now.
Maybe.
For the July buying season.
They know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
They do. They've thought this out. Not just all of a sudden they go, you know what? We're not going. Cancel everybody's flights. Nobody's going.
Right.
Oh, it's that delicious Bang energy drink. We have not heard from our friends at Bang lately.
We haven't.
Since the 100th episode.
I'm just surprised that AJ hasn't bowed out yet. Because AJ makes cigars for all those companies.
Oh.
I think. At least 3 of them.
Some of them. Collaborations.
Yeah, big time.
Robert Holt just announced yesterday they were going to the TP.
Of course. Yeah, I couldn't imagine anybody else.
His cigars are made at AJ's.
I couldn't imagine other people pulling out. He's still,
No, the TPE he's going to. I imagine he'll probably go to the PCA. But.
Yeah.
Well, Fuente announced today that they will still be going.
So
that's
Newman.
one of the big boys. Yeah, so that means Newman will be going also.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure LFD will still be going.
Yes, I heard Oliva has pulled out.
Did they?
I was told that from someone else.
That's the problem with this industry.
There's rumors. There's rumors.
Is that,
and there's been other rumors that other companies are considering.
Unless you see it on Half Wheel or on Coupe, then,
Yeah, then it hasn't happened yet.
I don't,
So, not on here, though, because we are not the news. All right, Scandinavian Tobacco Group has announced that it has completed the acquisition of Royal Agio cigars for a price of $234.59 million.
That's about what we'd sell this podcast for.
Well, maybe just $234. I don't need the extra $59 million.
Yeah, okay.
Just tax problems.
That's fine.
The deal was announced in September, but needed to be approved by both Agio's work councils and regulators. When the deal was announced, the price was listed at $232.61 million at that time. The value went up a couple of $100 million.
Fueled the growth. I'm sure they
Fueled the growth.
Sure they trimmed some fat.
Let's see. RA Cigars generated $148.58 million in revenue in 2018. Its primary business is selling machine-made and little cigars. It also has a premium cigar division that sells cigars under the Ballamore name.
Yeah, Balmoral.
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 They're located in the Netherlands with factories in Westerlo, Belgium, Colombo, Sri Lanka, San Pedro, and Dominican Republic.
Very excited about all that.
Yes. All right, moving on. Perdomo announced price increase on selected brands.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about that either? We're running out of
price
stuff.
Increases happen every year.
Yes, they
happen every year.
I think we might have discussed this when someone. The last episode we discussed it because JC and Fuente.
Yeah,
yes.
It happens every year. Sometimes it happens in January. Sometimes it happens right before the trade show.
Perdomo Cigars announced that it will be taking a price increase, a portion of its products effective January 1st, just as you said, Mike.
Right.
In a letter sent to retailers, the company announced a 3% increase. In practical terms, it works out to a sticker price increase of about 25 cents per cigar, though the various methods of applying OTP and sales tax, the actual amount that end consumer will see may vary.
Right.
In the letter, the company attributed the need to increase due to continued cost increase in manufacturing. There was no mention of cost-related FDA regulation, and the company said it will continue to financially support the Premium Cigar Association. This was obviously came out before the other part, so I don't know if that's still true or not. The Cigar Association.
Well, you haven't heard otherwise.
Right, exactly. And the Cigar Rights of America, helping to protect our industry from the overreach of the FDA. Perdomo gained claim for absorbing the state children's health care initiative, the S-CHIP, when it was implemented in 2009, which adds a cap tax of $40.26 when cigars are imported to the United States, although the actual uncapped rate is 50.26% of the wholesale price. The company said that it will continue to do so in 2020.
Okay. That's great.
It's just news, Michael. Just trying to fill the show. So how's the baby? Let's talk about something you're interested in.
Some real shit.
How's the baby?
How about we talk about our job posting on Cigar Hustler?
Oh.
I mean, some of the shit that we get is really, really comical. But I will tell you that at least we know that a lot of people are listening to this podcast because of those motherfuckers all have jokes that are tied in to this podcast. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, so we do love our fans.
I would say that the level of abuse that we now take on some of our posts are really through the roof. I mean, they're funny.
They're funny.
Like people are making jokes, and I totally love it. It's absolutely fantastic. But
some people like to just call us out for any apparent reason.
right, so we needed, we need more. We're trying to hire more people here.
we need more employees in the hospital.
And instead, we're just getting inundated with bullshit from the people that nobody lives close, and they all got jokes. So that's awesome. I've had fake applications from some of you as well, which is
request for relocation package information.
Yeah, which it's all of it. All of it's good. All of it's good. But I do find it very, very humorous. So, thank you. Thank you for listening.
If you are a local and you're interested in applying,
it's okay if you're not interested. You just go ahead and you keep inundating us with the comments. I love them. I laugh my ass off when I read them. And I'm like, no one who is seriously going to inquire about this job after they read those comments. But still, it doesn't matter. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yes, if the actual people who are applying read the comments are like, oh,
yeah, they'll look at it and they're like, oh my God.
Who wants to work? No wonder they can't get anybody to work.
Hostile work environment. I'm not going to submit this. Yeah. So, thanks.
Thank you. Is that all you got to say about that?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. All right, Michael. Going early. Sorry.
Do you have a listener of the week?
Yes, we're not quite there yet. We have one more bit of news, and then we'll get into stuff.
I have a little tidbit that I can add about that.
Because we're only at 22 minutes.
It's okay. This is going to be a short one.
It'll be a short show.
We haven't had a short one in a while.
All right. The team behind Cigars Daily at Phoenix.
It's my wife's birthday. I got to go.
Oh, that's right. Oh, well, no, that's at the end. Don't worry. I will be mentioned.
Ooh, we should call her.
Oh, we should.
Let's call her.
All right. You know what? Skip this fucking news thing.
Because we really don't care.
We really don't care about the news. Our friend in Phoenix, Arizona, that does Cigars Daily, he's launching his own line of cigars with his father-in-law.
Okay.
That was that story. Congratulations.
Congrats.
And,
I wish you the best.
We wish you the best. We're sorry we didn't get a chance to see you.
Mardo's is releasing cigars. I'm excited about his stuff.
Who?
Gerard from Mardo's Cigars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's making it online. I'm curious to see how that develops.
Everybody's coming out with cigars.
All right, I'm calling right now.
All right.
This is exciting.
Hey, she's on.
There's probably kids screaming in the background.
Hello?
Hey, you're on the podcast. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brittany. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Yay!
You sound so excited. This is our new thing. We call people on their birthday.
This is the second time. Yeah.
I just walked into Justice's classroom.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Can we talk to his
Yeah.
teacher?
They're out on the playground.
Oh, okay.
Get out of there. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I love making the podcast.
You've officially, it's been a while, so now you're officially back on the podcast. You have anything to add that you want to add before we let you go? And
any news about the baby or
the child attacks you?
No. I think I'm good. I mean, the baby. I try to feed her. When I was waiting for Jax before I picked him up, and she didn't want to eat. And then once I started driving, she started screaming her head off.
Sounds about right.
Oh, she's getting in line with the other two.
Yeah.
So it's just another day.
Lovely family photos you guys took. Those are very nice.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I especially love my husband's sweet post to me on Facebook.
So I crop her out.
Him and his family are quite beautiful.
So every year for her birthday, I stole that from Ryan Reynolds, but I cut her out of the photo so she's just barely in it.
Very nice.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It makes me feel so special. I can't imagine why I get so upset every year when it comes to my birthday.
Hey, the description was very nice.
It was very nice. Thank you.
All right.
We got a little tear.
A little tear?
Yep.
That's a lie.
Wow. I'm very emotional these days.
All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Well, hey, happy birthday. I'll be home soon.
All right. Thank you.
We're getting them out of here as fast as possible.
All right. Love you.
All right. Love you.
I love you.
Hey, whoa.
Love
Bye.
you.
Oh, there you go.
Shit. That's it. Now I have to kill you both.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's the second. That's our back-to-back. We did a back-to-back birthday thing because we did that for Jack Tarano.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you have a birthday coming up,
No, we can't do it every episode.
Well, these are
Jack
special
Tarano was
messages.
super aggressive with me on the phone the other day. He was like, "Oh."
After the birthday show?
Yeah. So like I did
Oh.
I did my top 11, and he's like, "No Espinosa." I was like, "Well, no. You would have made 12."
None of the ones I liked were on there.
He's like, "You would have, yeah, because you have a horrible taste." So,
Oh.
well, you like the LH. The LH is on there.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know. So I
Yeah.
just assumed you took none
Thanks for paying attention.
of mine. Anyway.
So I had to revise my sampler to include the Las Provincias 6. And then he's like, "Oh, thanks, not the newest one though." I'm like, "Fuck you!" And I said, "I don't." I go, "You had a new one?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, your rep is terrible. I had no idea that there was a new one."
They have a new rep. Well,
I go, "Who's your rep?"
who's in charge of the account here now?
Alfredo.
Or Richie. Richie Otero's with him now, too.
Yeah, well, he's not in charge.
Well, I don't know which account, who's got what.
He's not our sales rep. Alfredo is.
Well, we've talked about Alfredo several times.
So I'm really excited about the new Las Provincias because I haven't had it, but I'm sure it's good. So there you go,
There you go.
Jack.
All right.
Next year, I'm not fucking calling you for your birthday.
I'll call you Jack.
Wow.
On time, even.
Call him the day. Call him the day after.
I call him the day after. Still can't live that down. Not living that down at all.
Awesome. We called him the day after.
Happy birthday. It was yesterday, Palmer. Oh, so sorry. All right. We'd like to welcome Nigeria.
You have to take a break at all?
Oh, you know what? No, it's still running. Why is it still running? Should not be running. You know what? Probably.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Still no timer. I don't know. All right.
I hope it's recording.
And we're back.
And we might be back.
Well, we know the audio is always there.
Well, the audio's back. But
Hope you guys enjoyed the red curtain.
I think that we need to take a serious. We need to reach out to the hot ticket guys and see what they're using for their camera.
Something similar to that.
They are.
What we need to do.
But how does theirs look so good?
I don't know. See, so that's what I'm about to say. There is a gentleman that has reached out to me, but he gets paid, so I don't know how it'll work. I just need him to come in and tweak the settings. That's what I need. I need somebody who knows what they're doing to come in and adjust whatever.
What
needs
about that
adjusting.
Danny kid?
Well, no, he doesn't want to, but there's somebody with a similar.
You asked him
Greg did. Yeah, I'm not interested.
to tweak the camera?
Not that specifically, no, but to come in here and sit through and publish one. But there is a gentleman with a similar name who does that also that we might reach out to.
Disappoint me.
No, not Danny. Oh, wait.
Danny Velasquez, not Danny Vasquez. It's a
No.
totally different Danny.
No, not Romacraft Danny. There's another guy.
Right, Velasquez.
No, there's two of them.
There's a different Danny.
Okay, I'm confused.
The guy who came in.
The guy who helped Cordova Morales.
Oh, that I don't know who that is.
Oh, same name, I believe.
Another Danny.
But it might be like a Brian. Same last name.
So it's not the same name.
Same last name. Same last name. Oh, good. We're getting a fax.
All right.
That happens every year. Okay. Back to what we're doing. Ooh. We'd like to welcome Nigeria.
We've really ramped up here.
And
Welcome, Nigeria.
Peru to the podcast family.
Ooh,
Peru. The Nigerian prince who sends all that money. He now listens to the show.
Oh. He was for real.
Evidently, he listens to the show. Big fan. Big fan, he said. But we are, there's not many places now we are not heard.
Yes.
So it's just, even that, it's mostly Africa, but these little things are
If
clicking
you
off.
fill it all out completely, are you going to do like are we going to do a day where like the globe kind of drops down? It's like a disco ball or some shit?
Oh,
It's
wouldn't that be
like, yeah. Some
Oh,
crazy.
certainly. Yes, we will. Certainly will.
I can't wait.
We're having a little problem with Cambodia. Cambodia doesn't come on. Norway is not.
You need to just fly to these places.
Oh, on the show budget? That'd be perfect.
Not on our budget.
Oh. All right. Now we're doing. We have listener of the week.
Ah, yes, the listener of the week.
Listener of the week is.
Wait, what is it sponsored by?
I will do that after I say.
Oh,
what
you do it
is.
afterwards.
You're like ruin everything.
All right,
Everything.
I'll
You
leave
just-
now.
You just ruin everything. No, it's just.
Who's the listener of the week, Mike?
Jeff Owen.
Fucking get over
Instagram, J_Owen627 is the Manscaped.com listener of the week.
Ooh, the Manscaped.com.
Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer, Michael. Their Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology. Will not cut your balls.
Skin safe.
You still enjoying the clipper?
I am.
See?
I am enjoying the clipper.
That's right. Manscaped also has the Crop Preserver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. You already put deodorant on your armpits. You're not putting deodorant on the smelliest part of your body, Mike.
Okay. Well, I will tell you this.
Yes.
I am now getting text messages from asking people are asking my opinion on the Lawnmower 2.0.
Oh, are they?
We've now reached a new level.
Excellent.
So how do you feel about it? I'm like, I don't know how comfortable I am talking to you about my balls, but you know what? What the hell? Let's just go ahead and do this. So yeah, I have now achieved Super Saiyan level of Lawnmower 2.0 reviewer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you can get 20% off and free shipping by using the code CIGAR, C-I-G-A-R, at manscaped.com.
Excellent.
Always use the right tools for the job, Michael. Your balls will thank you.
That's the most professional portion of this show.
It is.
Right there.
Right there.
And now we're back to being
Now we're back to nothing at all. All right, we're still number one on Podbean. Whew, thank God. Player FM, we are battling with Cigar Authority.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. Earlier in the week, we were number 2. Today I checked, we're number 3.
Damn!
It's neck and neck with those guys. They're very determined and very upset with us, I believe, for being the number 1 show on Podbean. Still, Cigar Dave is still number 1.
Maybe we can have like Russia interfere or something.
I don't get... What?
We get like hack them, so they're shut down for a couple weeks.
Well, I do heckle them on Saturdays when they do their live thing.
Do they comment to you?
Never do.
They just dead air
They
you.
just never
I love
do.
it.
Never do.
They're like, fuck you.
Somebody Facebook lives their thing, or Instagram lives their thing, and I just, Cigar Hustler Podcast is better. We're number 1.
Oh my God! I can't believe you do that. You're a maniac. I could tell you that, like, I feel like I've been kind of trolling Coop a little bit lately. I've made some fucking funny comments, and he doesn't get the joke, so he it's like, no, action.
During his show, or?
No, just like on whatever. It's like on his Facebook stuff, and then he'll like break it down. I'm like, okay, thanks.
I've been logging into Dojo on Friday nights when they do, and people shout out to me during the feed on the show.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
But you didn't see the last post,
No, I don't read all that.
You didn't watch the Dojo one?
I watched part of it. I didn't see all of it.
Oh, like at the hour point was when he starts rattling off the comments, and they just kind of.
Oh, he starts reading them off the screen.
Yeah, he said no. He asked people to comment about the PCA thing. So then he reads off my comment, and then like they didn't address it.
Oh,
it's kind of hurtful.
Mr. Gutterson.
Mm-hmm.
I am developing quite the relationship with the pallets, gentlemen. So I've mended those fences. I feel I'm very shortly from being requested to help them do a review.
No one respects your opinion, though.
No, nobody expects my opinion, no. You know who does respect our opinion, Michael?
Who?
Mr. Sean Coleman at Romacraft Tobacco. Did you see his Facebook Live video last Friday?
I did.
It was very nice. He said some nice things about us.
He's wearing my Postania shirt.
He's wearing your Postania shirt.
Yeah, that guy's a stud.
He gave me a little shout out. He said nice things about the show.
Lightweight heavy.
He did mention our wonderful Romacraft laptop we have here.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a pro. The guy's a pro.
He is a pro. He's a very nice man. Said some nice things about him. I've watched it several times. Played it for all members of my family.
That's nice.
Yes.
That's,
if I could figure out how to download it, I would make it part of the show. Like a commercial.
But we're not at that level yet.
No, I don't know how to do that yet. So
that's good.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's the last piece of paper.
That's the last piece.
Last piece of paper. So, let's see what we got going on here. On the 24th, there's an event here at the shop with Mr. Pete Hernandez.
Yeah.
All the reps in the state of Florida.
He's one of them.
There you go. He'll be here representing his lines. You did mention today you were going to do a little mini event this Saturday?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little Postania mini event.
Oh.
Because I'm going to be working until 11 o'clock, so what the hell? Might as well give some shit away.
Make some money. So.
We'll give some stuff away.
Oh. You know what? I work the Thursday night. You guys are gone. I should do some type of the bosses are away.
FCC sampler thing.
Oh, that's a great idea. All right, we'll have to come up with something.
Yeah. So get on it.
That's a great idea. All right, that's all I got, unless you got something else.
No, I mean, the only other exciting thing that happened to me this week is I got a grinder for my dog's nails.
All right, so like we said, that's it for the show.
That was a big deal for me. So They haven't had their nails cut in 3 years.
Oh, no, they just break off eventually?
They used to, yeah, but now I grinded them down. And you can't even hear them on the tile. It's like cats.
Oh, that used to be a fun thing at your house. You hear,
Yeah, you
come running behind you.
It drives me fucking nuts. So somebody finally said, you can just get a grinder for that. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just order the grinder.
Well, you just get sandpaper.
So I pinned them down, and I grinded their fucking nails.
I would imagine the German Shepherd just sits there and goes,
No,
is that a nail salon?
She found it. She was a lot easier than the white. Well, they were all both pretty easy, but she was cool. When I figured it out, the best approach was just to lie them down completely.
Ah, gotcha.
So I could lay down. When I laid down the Shepherd, she was cool. She's like, "Go ahead and just do what you got to do." Now the white one,
the white one's a little crazy.
Little pit bull mix. She knew that she wasn't allowed to move. I had to put myself in a position where I was like, "You fucking move, it's gonna be bad for you." So.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we took an extra 2 minutes for that.
And now their nails are great.
Oh, did you paint them?
It was like a mani-pedi day for them.
Oh, it's so nice.
I pampered my dogs.
That's so strange at your house.
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't got any pampering since the ground chicken of 2017.
When the kids arrived, they just kind of fell lower on the totem pole. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Oh, you know what? That's true because my kids are gone. Dogs are right.
The dogs go back up.
Like top of the food chain at my house.
Yeah, but no, it's the opposite. Now we have another kid, so they'll be lucky if we feed them. I'm just kidding. I feed my dogs.
Yes, please don't call the PCA or SPCA or whatever.
Don't call the PCA.
Don't call the PCA. They got enough trouble.
Just want you to know, Mike's not feeding his dogs.
Look, everybody's canceling on the show. We got enough problems here.
That would be amazing if somebody called and said, "Hey, Cigar Hustler doesn't feed his animals." I may want to do something about that.
So everybody, please send dog food to Michael's house.
No, don't you fucking dare.
Oh, I see a new thing they're gonna grab a hold of here.
No.
They won't be grabbing a hold of. We should talk about. Oh, what? Go ahead.
I haven't gotten any more random Amazon gifts.
I know. Maybe you should have mentioned it. Maybe now they're like, oh, now he told everybody it's not funny anymore.
Yeah. Who knows?
Wish I would have orchestrated that. That would have been funny. What is? Probably next week's show. We're going to review the reviewers.
Oh yeah, I thought we were doing that this one.
No. Too many. We still.
We
Dojo isn't all the way out yet.
Waiting on you, Dojo.
Coop is all out. Coop's out. Stogie Press just did theirs yesterday.
Did you hear that sound? We just went nuts. We sound like we're in a tinfoil can now.
Not on mine. Must be those really good Microsoft headphones we have over there for you.
Oh.
Did you sit on the cord again, maybe?
No, I don't know. It's weird.
Sounds good over here.
Well, that's
anyway, we have taken about 10 or 15 reviewers, and we're going to... now he's having all sorts of issues over there.
No, you're good.
We're going to review the reviewers. They were the bad boys of the Cigar Podcast. We're going to put everybody to the test. That doesn't work. That's for your microphone. All right, he's lost interest in the show now.
So, I can't wait for that. It's going to be...
So at some point before next week, we have to go over the list.
Yeah, it's kind of Halfway does something really cool because they do like this general consensus and they
do. They do that every year.
But this is totally different. We're not merging them all together. I'm going to tell you who did the best job.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Can I light this cable on fire?
No, please don't. Not that one. Not the fat one.
Why not?
Because that's very expensive. We don't have a show budget. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for listening. It's only a 40-minute. It's still 40 minutes.
That's
all right.
A perfect podcast.
Perfect
for the ride in.
Somebody did ask me why our shows are only an hour. I went, you're kidding me? Someone's going to listen to us longer than an hour?
Because these other ones are like 3 or 4 hours long.
That's just ridiculous.
We want to leave you needing more. Is the problem. I don't want you to go 2.5 hours deep and be like, all right, I'm done.
All right, I'm done with this. 45 minutes.
You got to be excited about the next one. So you get a half hour to an hour.
This one, I'm not sure they're going to be excited for the next
one. If you need more content, just jump on our Patreon.
Oh, there you go.
So man.
Unfiltered, unfettered.
The sound is driving me nuts. This was a good podcast.
I don't think I didn't. I don't feel good about this one. I don't feel good.
I feel good about it.
You feel good about all of them.
Yeah, I do.
I have been listening to the older shows. We actually do a halfway decent job.
Yeah,
I enjoy our show.
We're pretty amazing.
I enjoy the show. I enjoy the Patreons, actually. Those are really good.
You're pretty amazing.
No, Michael, please.
Cigars.
Stop lighting shit on fire.
Cigar Hustlers Podcast with Mike Palmer.
No, the one with Mike Palmer didn't win the thing.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Oh, okay.
We didn't win.
We didn't win. All right, there you go. That's it. Let's see. The top podcast was the Lounge Experience. The young ladies up in the Midwest somewhere. I forget who was number 2 or 3.
They did a better job.
Cigar Authority, I think, was number 3.
They did a better job of getting the voting.
They're girls.
Just all of them are just better.
It's a lot
with the
easier.
voting.
I don't know. We are. There's a new podcast magazine that's coming out. I think it's the first podcast. What the?
I started a fire. It's okay. It's fine.
Not equipment.
No, not a.
Do we need to? Do we need to evacuate?
Just paper.
We need to evacuate the studio right away.
It's finishing.
Oh, it is sounding bad now. It just did on mine too.
Now it just got better for me.
Oh, it just did for a second.
You nudged something.
It sounded gravelly. You know what? I adjusted my microphone. You know, you're not supposed to touch the microphones during the show. It's drooping. It needs an ED pill. We need an ED pill sponsor.
We're gonna have to upgrade some of the stuff here.
Nah, we'll be okay. We got another year out of this gear.
At least another solid year.
At least another year before we go mainstream media. Okay, that's it.
All right, hey.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
For
We appreciate you listening. When did that go off? All right. He's checking out again. All right. I guess that's it. Bye.